release candidates. It's not, the 1.0 isn't completely finished, so these are release candidates. So the bugs that I experienced today, if there are any, there probably will be, it's a release candidate, are things that could still get fixed. So that's exciting. This is part of why trying out release candidates is really important. And as someone who works on the Spark project, I really love it when our users try out release candidates. It makes it a lot easier for us to feel confident in the software that we're releasing. Now, the other part of why I'm doing this, in addition to the fact that I want to make sure that Kubeflow is working, is I'm working on a book about Kubeflow with a few different folks. And that book is called Introduction to ML with Kubeflow. And if you're so inclined, you could go to introductiontoml.kubeflow.com and you could give me your email address and we'd let you know when that book is finished. It's also got some of my other projects just in there. I'm going to go ahead trying out Kubeflow 1.0 RC4. I think that's the latest release candidate. So let's go ahead and make sure that YouTube has picked it up. Looks like it has. And let's see if Twitch has picked it up. Yeah, it looks like we're live on both. So if you have any questions, feel free to, definitely send messages, and I'm happy to talk. This isn't very structured, I don't have a specific thing I'm trying to program today. I'm just trying to work with KFCTL to see if it works. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is Kubeflow has changed where its releases are. So if you use Kubeflow 0.7 or any of the ones before that, you're used to going to github.com/kubeflow/releases. And now they've sort of broken the one big monolithic project out into a bunch of individual ones. So we're going to go into the KFCTL one here. And so this release is by Richard, one of the co-authors on the book. It's 10 days old, and there's one commit to the 1.0 branch since then. So that'll maybe give us an idea of what we could expect to be wrong. So it looks like, pardon me, the one bug that we sort of would expect to already be fixed is this is using the 07 manifests, and RC5 or the final release will use the 1.0 manifests. So let's go ahead and try that. And we'll just be aware of the fact that it's going to default to the 07 manifests, and we'll figure out how to manually specify the 1.0 manifests. I really like this feature. I don't think I'd noticed it before. This is a really cool GitHub feature. I like this. Okay, wait, my computer's being weird. Okay, whatever. That's just my computer being weird. That's fine. So let's go over here. I'm in my Linux box today. I accidentally hit the back button. So we'll go ahead and get this one. One of the things I'm going to do is maybe a bit different than what you would normally do, is because I am also working on this book. I have intro to ML with Kubeflow. Okay, I'm going to sort of write down our steps as we're going. In some shell scripts that I've got. Git remotes, whatever, git pull, git remote, okay, git pull base master, okay. Upgrade, start, I need to move how my phone is positioned because I can't see the bottom of my screen. Upgrade to KFCTL 1.0 RC4. And this is, I'll just have a list. This is from yesterday when we were updating something. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is intro to ML with Kubeflow examples. And I've got this run through script, our dev setup script. So there's an install kf. And this is, we no longer, Okay, so this is version 1.00 RC4, and instead of coming from Kubeflow, we come from Kubeflow KFCTL. I think that's still the general path of it. Should probably. Well, let's see if that works. So I think I already have KFCTL installed. Let's make sure. So I have KFCTL 07 installed, so we're going to run this modified script that I just put together. Okay, cool. Looks like we've changed how... Oh, that's weird. So this says it's RC4, but the file name is RC3-1? And then there's a hash at the end of it. God damn it. What are the assets here? RC2. Wait, I guess they started... Oh, this is... So it's called RC1, but the artifact is RC1-0. Here it's RC2-0. And then RC3 is RC2-13? I'm a little bit confused. I'm going to assume this is just some stuff going on with the release candidate, and it's not going to be what we see in sort of production. So we'll just go ahead and we'll download it manually for now. Deal with the script another day. To-do, Holden, verify if the hash in the file name is now part of the name, or if that's just in the RC. Whatever. So that's fine. That's just a note for myself, something to do. Ooh, not clear. Alright, cool. So let's extract KFCTL version 1.0 RC3-1, which is apparently RC4. It's a little bit confusing, but that's all right. KFCTL version 1.0 RC3-1. Okay. I don't super understand this part, but that's okay. So we've got KFCTL installed. KFCTL help. Ooh. So KFCTL generate has been replaced by KFCTL build. Okay, well, let's help build. All right. That's weird. Okay, cool. I don't particularly like shell environment variables. So probably the easiest thing for me to do is KFCTL on... So, okay, we kind of got two paths we can go down. We could go down KFCTL on GKE, or we could go down KFCTL on sort of local MiniCube. Because I don't have a AWS account hanging around with free credits to explore this in. So that being said, let's see. The first thing is we're not, as we remember from looking at the diff here, the one that this is actually going to tell people to use is probably going to be this config here. So that's going to be the config that we're going to use for GCP. Now it's saying that we can just point to this config. I'm gonna, well, what are we going to do? We do have another part of dev setup. So I'm going to go back here. So run through, after it installs KF, it installs customize, installs the KF pipeline SDK, and then we've got our chapter 2 example, which is very simple, and it's setup example.sh. Okay, so, you know, we're going to swap version 7 for 1.0. The Istio manifest looks like we now encode the version as part of it. That's certainly interesting. Oh, I guess so that the 0.7.1, 0.7.2 would all live in the 0.7 branch. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I guess that's a bit confusing. Well, we can come back to this. We'll call this so there's, well, so I call this manifest V because that used to be what it was. But I'm going to rename this to manifest branch because we now have a separate branch inversion. That's going to be only mildly confusing. Magic hotkeys are not the ones I was expecting. Oh, god damn it. I've been switching back between OS X and Linux, and so the hotkeys that I use are different in Emacs. I need to fix that configuration for my meta key. So manifest underscore V is just going to be manifest underscore branch. And that should make our thing work. Manifest version is going to be, for us, it's V100. Okay. I'm actually curious, because so this has 0.7.0. The other one, let's take a look. Okay, no. Does that link go anywhere? Okay, that does. Cool. Let's see if this link goes anywhere. Okay, not a great start, but I left a quote in. Okay, cool, it does. So that's just in 0.7, they put the quote there. In 0.7 they put the V at the start of the version number, and in 0.7 they didn't. That's all right. It's just a little bit confusing. That's fine though. Okay. So that being said, let's go over here. Temp ABC. Okay. So temp ABC, we've got like a little scratch directory that we can just play in. And we were doing, so KFCTL help build was telling me like just build directly from the config. I like to download it so I can know what my configuration options are. So let's go ahead and download this one, GCP IAP. It's not, the IAP one is actually a little bit, it's okay, but it tends to take more configuration. So I'm a bit confused because like I think if I did this and this, it might not work. Let's find out though. Let's find out. Maybe there's some new magic. Let's go take a look at the configuration file that we've got now. Okay. So we've got like, okay, maybe this is, because previously you had to edit this file to sort of configure your email address and a bunch of other things, but I guess this is just magic now? So that's cool. I guess I'm really excited if this works because it simplifies my life. So one of the things here is we've got use basic auth set to false. The basic authentication is, it's just a username and password. IAP on Google is really convenient because it gives us this sort of integrated, very happy, everything just works like magic. I can log in with my cloud account and I don't have to set up a separate username and password or manage credentials. That being said, before we go ahead and get started, I'm just going to take a look at my Kubernetes clusters. And this one is, so I already have a Kubernetes cluster. Oh, you can't see this. So looking over here, you can see I have these 2 deployments, and these are an old version of Kubeflow from December 11th. So we're going to go ahead and delete those and sneeze, because that's the best way to do a delete. In theory, we can delete them with the KFCTL command line. That's been a little flaky for me, so we'll just do this in the web UI for now. Okay, storage failed to delete, and that's because ABC depends on ABC storage. So we'll just rerun the delete in a minute or two when ABC is deleted. Now would be a great time if anyone wants to like sort of say who they are, where they're from. I'd love to talk with people while we're waiting. Otherwise, I can sort of play around with the script that we've got while we're waiting for the cleanup to happen. Seems like I'm maybe going to play around with the script. Yeah, so this one is, we just use basic auth here. I guess let's use IAP. If the IAP one doesn't work, I'll switch it back to basic. Who did we download it from? GCP IAP. Okay. So do we need to do this? I'm gonna comment this out temporarily. So let's go ahead. Okay, export platform equals GCP. Oh yeah. Okay, one example. So what we'll do, this will find its path. We'll generate Kubeflow. And yeah, except this whole like build apply stuff. That's the part that got changed according to KFCTL help. So it's help KFCTL. Oh, it is. So instead we go KFCTL build -f config. So we've got that, and then we go KC. Okay. And then KFCTL apply. Yeah, so this will just do it directly from the web version, won't download it. So let's try that. Let's see if these things are set. Okay, echo. Okay, I don't have that set. I want to see gcloud config get project. Gcloud config get value project. Okay, so I have that set in gcloud config get value compute / zone. I think this is okay. So I misspelled the word zone. Okay, so I have a zone configured and I have a project configured, so it'll probably just deploy into here, and then oh yeah, and this is a note from my co-author, which was just like, hey, what's up? What version of the example did you want to use? So maybe I will ask him about that. Computers. Okay. Oh, I misspelled manifest. Yay! Thanks, Programming Night. I did. Excellent. Thank you, friend. That wouldn't have caught that because it would have run just fine. But that's a great catch. Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see if it deleted. Okay. Deleted ABC. Now we're gonna go ahead and delete ABC storage. This will take another second or two. Okay, cool. So let's try the script, just because I have to make the script work eventually anyways. I wonder what's in chapter 2. Nothing. Okay. Or nothing executable. Yeah, okay. Oh, what? I'm so confused. Oh, this is setup example, not run example. Oh, this is not marked as executable. Okay. Let's set up the example. Cool. Well, sure. Oh, well, a few quick typos. Echo platform. Oh. Okay, let's delete the hello Kubeflow example. So, okay. That's not what I was expecting. KFCTL help. So, it says generate has been replaced with build. To build a KF app, run KFCTL build-f $config. Then to install KFCTL apply. Damn it. Okay, so that's maybe a minor thing. But it definitely looks like we need the config here. so I guess KFCTL apply -f, and we'll just this local YAML file here, right? That's probably. Oh shit! I should have put it in verbose mode. I wonder if it got around to making any resources. It looks like it did. So we're gonna hit stop. In progress deployments have to be stopped before they can be deleted. We're gonna go ahead and delete our deployment. I want to run it in verbose mode so we can like actually see what it's doing. Super happy fun times. Super happy fun times. Okay, it won't let me delete it yet because it hasn't finished stopping the deployment. So we'll give that another minute or two. We can see the deployment just takes on the name of this. But that's, so this is like a minor thing. Like the instructions imply that I don't have to specify the -f, but it looks like I do. KFCTL. Oh, okay, let's go. KFCTL apply -h. Builds and deploys an application from a KFDEF file. I wonder if I actually have to do the build step. It sounds like the build step is optional now. So let's try skipping it. With on most environments. Using Istio. Okay. Still not done. Ooh, we found a feature. Last modified December 31st, 1969. That seems like a bug. Let's go ahead and reload this page. Still can't delete it. Oh, I really hope. Well, easiest thing to do is we'll just run this in hello Kubeflow B. And then while that's happening... Oh, yeah. Because we don't have... Because we didn't do the build step, which I think is now part of apply, it looks like. So let's try... Cool. Okay. That is interesting. So we've found a feature. Host names are longer than 63 characters. Okay. I think, wait. Let's double check how many characters we've got to play with. Or if my project name is just WC-C. 65. Did not run into this bug yet. That's exciting. Let's, be a good place to write that down so that I, well, let's go with Scratch. Note on GCP, project name, Maximum hostname length is 63 characters, including Kubeflow deployment name, project name, and cloud.goo. Can I change? Oh, no, I don't want to save this. Oh, I guess I did. There we go. It's at least in the right directory. How can I change this? Well, the easiest thing to do is just pick a different name. So hello KF. B. Okay. I'll figure out a place to put that note. Okay. So it looks like it's creating the storage. So that's good. That's good. Okay, and now the storage is created, so now it's going to start to create the sort of the Kubeflow deployment. So that'll be cool. This could take a little bit. Yes. Okay. How's it coming? Okay, so it says it's running. I guess that means it's making the deployment, and that's cool. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I feel like this shouldn't work like this. I feel like there's some like extra magic that I remember having to do in 07. Maybe that's just not the case anymore, or maybe I just missed part of the documentation. Because I feel like that's what I was doing. Let's go. Okay, yeah, this is documentation. Getting started, installing Kubeflow. Kubeflow on GCP. I want to deploy Kubeflow. Here we go. I want to deploy using the CLI. So yeah, we've already done this OAuth stuff. All kinds of fun. I think, okay, yeah, this is still here. Okay, the client ID and client secret. I don't know if I set those environment variables. I'm really curious. I'm going to go ahead and over here and see if I did. Okay, it looks like I already had these two environment variables set. So that's fine. So, but that being said, I think well, we're doing it with IAP today. I think I want to do it with the basic one in the shell script. Just because that's more, I would say, not necessarily more reliable. I guess more reliable is what I would say. Or at least historically. Maybe it's better in 1.0, so we'll try it today. But historically, there's a reason that I used to do this with basic. So I'll leave these commented out for now. I'll deal with this in a second. Okay. I want to GCP basic. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna so I want to be able to use this script really easily for testing. And so I'm just gonna, while we're waiting for this thing to deploy, make it so that it doesn't override the variables. And if I have them set in another script, then I can just so I'm gonna say name because it's not the ID. I have the name set there, so if it works, and so this syntax here of like $, open curly brace thing, colon row is like set if unset, I think. That's how I remember it. Okay, cool. How's our deployment coming along while we're waiting? Cool. Okay, this is awesome. Actually, we are going. We're cooking with fire, I would say, because we're actually deploying things to our Kubernetes cluster. So that's exciting. So that's actually very exciting. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's making the default user namespace. That's exciting. Yes, very exciting. So close. So close. I'm really excited. I don't know. I haven't had the best of luck with the Kubeflow release candidates back in 0.7. So I guess this is release candidate 4, and by then I imagine a lot of the bugs are ironed out. So this is really great. Like, it's getting much further than I expected, and all of the like hiccups have just been with me trying to do things the old way. So this is really promising. I think, and knock on wood, hope to not jinx this. I think that we might be able to go and see the Jupyter Web UI and like poke at it a little bit and at least list the CRDs today. And that would be exciting because then I'll have a Kubeflow installation and I can sort of do some other work with it, but also, it means that the 1.0 release is probably going to be pretty soon if it's in this good state. So that's exciting. I wouldn't be too surprised if the IAP stuff failed, because that's been a little flaky for me, just historically. So Let's hope that's not the case, but looks solid. Okay. So that's a mistake in my setup example shell script. I have no idea what the hell that was supposed to be. That's weird. There's nothing on line 39. That's really strange. Let's hope that that's just weirdness and everything works. And my memory is garbage. Okay, so this would be, our URL is, what was the name of our project? hello-kf-b, okay. hello-kf-b dot booze demo projects are rad.cloud.goog. That's weird. That's what I thought our endpoint would have been. There's a bunch of weird error messages, but I think that's normal. Oh, dot endpoints. Okay. So this is the one that it rejected, and we replaced the word Kubeflow with KF. Okay, well, my optimism is being tempered now. Let's go take a look inside of hello KFB. So we got service account, GPU pool. We have a IP address for the Kubeflow ingress. And I think if we go into the load balancer, if I can find it. Let's services and ingress. Maybe. Okay, cool. This is just still coming up. So the envoy ingress hello KFB is just going to take some time. So while we're waiting for that ingress, let's go ahead and connect to our cluster. Oh, that's weird. That didn't actually get deleted when we deleted the deployment. Let's do that. That happens. That happens. Cool. Oh. Let's see what's cooking on this cluster. And the answer is rather a lot. Okay, so we're gonna look for envoy. I don't remember. Okay. SDO system. This looks like it's coming up now. So let's Huh. That's weird. Okay, there's a CPU pool, a GPU pool. These all look fine. Why is this? Okay. Well, let's go see if these has any debugging instructions. Yeah. Yes. Here we go. Yes, this is what I expected, but I also kind of expected that to work. Okay, so it can take up to 20 minutes. For this part. I guess this is why I normally do it with a previous existing. Oh, basic auth is deprecated. Okay, so I guess that's good to know. So then let's go ahead and we're gonna back this out, and I guess we're just gonna do IAP. Damn. Okay. Okay. So that's cool, I guess, or something. We'll rework this later because it's going to show up super weird in the book as it is. But that's unfortunate. I don't really want to wait 20 minutes. MiniCube status. Okay. What are we gonna do? This would take a while. So MiniCube. I'm gonna start -- we're gonna deploy this locally on MiniCube while we wait for the thingy. I'm gonna look up something. I don't remember. It's like KVM2, but I don't MiniCube specify driver. Oh, okay. --VM driver. KVM2 is the one that I use. Okay. Cool. I'm just blowing away the old MiniCube because it's got like some random Spark stuff running on it from my local dev work that I've been doing. And okay. So not what I thought. Oh, okay. It's not -- driver. It's just VM - driver. Okay. Cool. Cool. Hopefully that comes up. Oh, cool. What do I think of the Hopswork feature store project? I don't know anything about that. I'll be direct. Let's take a look. What is the Hopswork feature store project? Hopswork feature... Oh, is it this thing? Hopsworks. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I haven't played with this, so I'm not the person to answer this, D. I think I might have talked with someone about this project at some point in time, but like I don't know. So yeah. Okay, let's go take a look at read the docs. That's not great. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean that's fine. There's dead links with all projects. Well, last updated 10 days ago. Okay. Okay, this is cool. What license is it? Okay, Apache 2. That's an interesting mix. So from a licensing perspective, personally, when I see a sentence like this, that makes me really uncomfortable. Because I know these are all very different licenses. So let's take a look. Okay. Okay. Yeah. AGPLv3 is... Okay, so their connector is licensed under AGPLv3. So this means that I probably wouldn't use this project. That might be part of why I don't remember much about it. You know, that's just, I tend to stick more with Apache v2 and GPL v2 licensed software. And that's just because I like the things that I use to not have to take a lot of thought from a licensing perspective. The GPL v3 though, you know, that's AGPL v3 is a totally legitimate license. People can choose it. I'm not likely to work with code under that license. It makes me uncertain as to the exact restrictions, and I feel like I've got a pretty good handle around the other two. Okay, cool. But like, yeah, I mean, the idea of having a feature store like that sounds like an interesting idea. So maybe they're doing something really fun there, and in a little while I'll go take a look at it. Cool. That's still provisioning. So set platform to MiniCube. This is kind of haggy. I'm gonna just cool. I'm glad. Sorry that they weren't very detailed thoughts. So let's go ahead and we're gonna do KFCTL. Cool. We're connected to our local MiniCube cluster. I didn't want to try and accidentally, like... Did I? Yeah, okay, cool. So, we're going to deploy a MiniCube with Istio. That's weird. So it's getting difficulty getting a certificate? Let's go take a look at the deployment instructions for Kubeflow on MiniCube. Those have probably changed as well. So AWS, Azure, GCP, IBM Cloud, OpenShift. None of these are MiniCube. That's interesting. Okay, so installing Kubeflow. Yes, I would like to do a single node install. Take me to the single node install. Yeah. So let's go to... I don't want to use MiniKF. So from what I remember, MiniKF is not like proper open source. I could be wrong. Maybe it is. Yeah, it's not open source, which is fine. Not everything has to be open source, but I'm not gonna spend my time with that. So I could do multipass. I guess we could just do this with MicroKS. Wait, what? This Kubeflow. Okay, MicroKS for Kubeflow. Oh. Wait, yeah? This seems really easy and kind of exciting. But it also seems like I don't get a lot of control over my cluster. Which that's fine. Okay, cool. It looks like it's coming up on our regular MiniCube cluster anyways, just fine. Okay, so ostensibly, cool. It looks pretty solid. That's weird. There's no Istio system namespace. Wait, no, there totally is. Oh, there's no ingress in the Istio system namespace. Okay. Are there any okay, there's no ingresses in any of the namespaces. Okay. So MiniCube ingress. Setting up an ingress. Okay. MiniCube ingress Istio. Because That's fine. Okay. Let's try running MiniCube tunnel. Okay, these are our services. So we have an Istio ingress gateway. And it uses node port, and this is cluster IP. So there's no external IP though. Oh, because I made the tunnel afterwards, maybe? Damn it. Oh, I guess I haven't exposed it. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing. At this point, we're kinda... Do we have a tunnel? Oh, okay, it wants my password. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so we have a service. And I guess I want to expose the deployment. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah. So, yeah, let's try this. KFCTL, expose deployment, Istio system, Istio ingress gateway. Okay, that already exists. Let's try this randomly. Stabbing in the dark. So the service already exists. That's So it's a node port though, rather than a load balancer. So I have a cluster IP, but I don't. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, cool. That worked just fine. Yay! That's okay. Notebook servers, new server. I really need to disable. I don't know why. Like Kubeflow, I can't imagine this is what the UI looks like normally. This is always the UI that I somehow get. I know. Okay, let's try opening it in incognito mode. Okay, so I have an extension, and it's clearly screwing this up. What extension might it be? Google Dictionary? That seems unlikely. Mileage plus shopping. What's this? Cisco WebEx. And... Okay, cool. So I guess we could also... We'll temporarily... Okay, cool. So, let's go ahead. Is it LastPass? No. Is it Cisco WebEx? No. Is it... It's not AdBlock Plus. Is it Google Dictionary? I don't... Maybe it's Grammarly? What? I don't know. That's weird. Oh, okay. If I do this though, I don't have a username or a namespace. So if I go to try and make a notebook, there's no namespace to make it in. Boop. So this is gonna fail. Okay. Holden dash test. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, that's fine. Let's random IP address. So I can't select the namespace here. Damn it. We are just kind of trying to cowboy this right now. We did manage to get a tunnel. So let's make some notes. On MiniCube. No explicit install instructions exist anymore. Try micropates. If we set up MiniCube tunnel, we can just go to the node IP and get the, what are we going to say? Kubeflow web UI, but there is no namespace user profile for us to work in. So previously, when we would try and do this, like back in 0.7.2, I'd like get a splash page where I like log in, and the act of logging in would make the user namespace. So that's, I mean, it's not great. Okay, that's kind of weird. So we tried this. It didn't quite work. What is Dex? I don't know Dex. Okay, well. I don't want to do this through multipass because multipass is kind of weird. Yeah, that's fine. So I access that, but I don't. I don't think it's a PVC failing amount. No, we got, those are working just fine. Yeah, we're not. Huh. Yeah. I don't know why this isn't working. Am I doing something wrong? Yeah. Like this is this is the ambassador, I think. Though we're accessing it through Istio. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, if we look at the so this is KFCTL. We do this deployment. That's fine. If we do, this isn't gonna, yeah, okay. We have a cluster IP, we don't have an external IP, but that's fine. I don't know why this isn't working. I feel like this should work. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, but we don't have any namespaces. I want, okay, onboarding a new, yeah, I think this part is not working. Okay, I guess take a look. KubeCTL get profiles. MiniCube profiles. Kubeflow. I'm glad this is useful. This is weird. It's definitely not doing its thing. So no, this is a different meaning of the world profile. So I mean, here's a profile. Let's try making this profile. Okay, cool. Profile name 1. Yeah, this is not so good. This is not so good. Yeah, I think that's true. So okay, yeah, let's try it in incognito mode. Oh, interesting. It went away. Oh, did I? That's really strange. Why did it stop working? Like it was working a second ago. Okay. Do we see anything that would target? I mean, these are all target 80%. So it would be ESDO ingress gateway ready 0 out of 1. Huh. Let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at the logs. Cause that's weird. So now it says that the proxy is ready. I don't know. Unavailable, no healthy upstream. Yeah, okay. I think what I'm gonna do, MiniCube stop. And help start. We're gonna give it a little bit more disk. Yeah. Okay. And we'll, so we're essentially just going to blow away this, and we'll try it again with Firefox. And in the meantime, hopefully, cool. So our IAP cluster came up, and we now actually have like a working Kubeflow installation. We can see this is how it works. Like this is my namespace. I can go ahead. I can launch a notebook. Testing 1, 2, 3. We'll just use like one of the built-in ones. Sure, let's enable shared memory. So that's, you know, so we did that. Oh yeah, and it's not driver, it's VM-driver. And this will take a minute. While that's happening, I'll go ahead and do a Kubeflow deploy, and we'll check it out with Firefox, just in case I'm doing something weird in Chrome. It'd be kind of weird, but also like not impossible, because like maybe the developers have different extensions enabled than I do. Okay. Let's open to get a notebook. I guess we can update our notes. Yeah. What else are we gonna do? To do try in Firefox with no extensions. Oh yeah, okay. On GKE, basic auth is deprecated. Basic auth is deprecated. Deploy is fine, but it takes a while after deployment to come up. Oh, cool. Cool. Let's make a new Python 3 notebook. KFCTL. Ooh. Aww. It won't let me list namespaces. Okay. It won't let me get CRDs? Huh. Can't do a... Can I not do a get in... That's really weird. I know it's locked down, but that's even more locked down than I was expecting. I was expecting to be able to do a global get. But, okay. Okay, so we've got that, and we were going to just go ahead and go into hello KFNK, KFCTL, apply-f. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, we've got a little notebook. We have a little Jupyter thing. Let's see what else is in our UI. So we have Catib for doing hyperparameter tuning. That's kind of neat. There's the artifact store. Huh. I haven't used it. Pipelines. Let's see if the pipelines work. We're going to run this like really basic conditional execution pipeline. Flips a coin. Depending on how that goes, it does different things. So let's create a run. Sure, let's do this as just a one-off run. This is on GKE just while we're waiting for everything to come up. And actually, while we're doing that, KFCTL get. Can I do this? I think it's going to tell me no. Yeah. So I can look at all of the pods as they come up. Oh, shit. Cool. Well, we've got our MiniCube tunnel up and running. And hopefully this is going to do the trick. And because it could have just been that like we didn't have enough resources, and that's why, because we saw like some things were coming and going. Cool. So this is nice. Flipping the coin. It output as a TGZ file. Heads. That's okay. Yeah, that's more what I would expect. Generating a random output the number 3, and then here print 2. Let's take a look at it log. So heads 3 is cool. So, you know, it's one of the pre-built-in pipelines, but it runs. That's kind of cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Let's take a look at this. I would like to use this asset. Oh, this creates a pig job? It's not a Spark SQL job. Okay, whatever. Well, that's kind of neat. This AI hub selection of Kubeflow pipelines, data preparation, converting CSV files to libsvm format. Yeah. So it's a really good question, and I'm gonna show you why not right now. Actually, I think it's Kubeflow manifests where I'm having the discussion. So right now, oh, that's interesting. Let's look. Author Holden. No, I guess it wasn't manifests. Although some of these are certainly interesting. I don't know what this means. But that's the thing I should care about. Let's make a new issue here. Is this a Kubeflow manifest? Oh, damn it. Okay. Sorry, maybe it's in Kubeflow. Kubeflow? Where I had this question. Let's go ahead. Author Holden. Okay, yeah. Maybe it was manifests. It was just marked as closed. Maybe this case. There's so many projects. TFX, no. Neither of these open ones are TFX. Neither of these are TFX. Huh. I don't know. I'm so confused. Oh, damn it. Okay, give me a, yes, thank you. Kubeflow pipeline is where it is. Pipelines. Thanks, D. But yeah, so this is the part where I don't know what's going on. So essentially, Kubeflow has pipelines, and then there's also TFX, and TFX has its own concept of pipelines. And so we can see here, I guess, a TFX pipeline. No, where is it? Yeah, okay, well, this is a TFX pipeline. I think it's got a bunch of shit in it, but it's not a Kubeflow pipeline. And so I can't currently make a TFX pipeline. Sorry, I can't currently make a Kubeflow pipeline with TFX components that run using Apache Beam, even on top of Dataflow. I can either make a pure TFX pipeline, which can then be parallelized with Beam on Dataflow, or I can make a Kubeflow pipeline, which can use TFX, but only as a local component, single node component. I guess I could show that, but I wanted to kind of like get this resolved first, just to make sure that like what I'm saying is completely true, because I think that's kind of weird to not support, but you know, that's life. Anyways, it looks like we should have. Ooh, interesting. Let's take a look at that. KFCTL. Kubeflow. What's going on? Oh wait, no. Okay. KFCTL. Okay. The metadata cannot be. The metadata DB is not up. Okay, so I guess we're not actually finished getting this deployment up, I would say. We'll let the MiniCube deployment settle for a little while longer before we try and use it. What was I doing? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see if there's an example though. In our so many places. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if there's a TFX pipeline example. So it was, because that would be a good indication of like what people think it should be doing. So, I mean, this is TFT. So that's indeed part of TensorFlow Transform. So let's go ahead and look at that. Yeah, that's fine. So this is the pre-processing function. This is the notebook. Where? Okay, here's the one-step pipeline. Oh no, I don't want the YAML. I want the Python file that you generated this example, that you generated this from. I guess maybe they use the notebook pipelines. I could see that. Oh yeah, so then let's go over and upload this. Jupyter, upload, example.ipython notebook, upload. And I can take a look at this. So, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a DSL pipeline. So there's training data, evaluation data. That's where we output everything. These are the parameters. What does the... Okay, so the pre-processing op. Where is this defined? This... Okay, yeah, here we go. So here's one where we define a preprocessing function, we create a PyPy package, and we copy the package to a GCS location, and then okay, I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to find the part where we're using the TFX components, because there's like a TFT component, but it looks like this maybe isn't using the TFT components. This looks like it's doing something else. And I guess that makes sense. You don't have to use the TFT components. Oh wait, no. Yeah, okay, we are. This is loading the TFT component. KF pipeline contrib public. And so, okay, yeah. So this gives us a component for doing TensorFlow transform. But the thing about this component is that it doesn't scale at all. And that's kind of why I don't want to use it. But if I can't figure out another way that this works, I'll probably end up using it in the book. The metadata DB is not having a party. And, oh, we're getting things that are getting evicted. Maybe we don't have enough resources still. That's kind of weird. Okay. No logs on the metadata DB. It's a little weird. Prometheus is getting evicted though, which that part I am confused about, I would say. Get pod-o YAML? Oh. Dash and Kubeflow dash P. I guess that does not work. I guess we can go get logs. I'll get logs. Huh. Okay. No success. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just, for the local one, we'll just all focus to use microcates, because it looks like the MiniCube stuff is not a party right now. I mean, I can, try giving it another 10 minutes or something. But I think that's good. We got sort of MiniCube up and running on GKE. Sorry, not MiniCube. We got Kubeflow up and running on GKE. That worked pretty well. We found out that like support for MiniCube, at least the documentation, isn't there anymore. Instead, there's this thing called MiniKF, which uses a bunch of closed source stuff that I don't really love, and micro-K8s support, which is cool. That's a really good question. And that's one I'm not super comfortable making, because I haven't used AWS all that much personally. Certainly, I think that there's a lot of really cool machine learning things in GCP that I don't know of AWS equivalents. That's a statement I'd be comfortable making, just personally, because there's too many things to keep up with in all the different providers. There could be amazing things that I'm just not keeping up with. Okay. So anyways, yeah, we got it working. We dug around trying to find an issue. Dee pointed out that I was looking in the wrong places. We found the issue. We loaded up an example. I talked about why I don't like the example. We got a notebook working. We tried to deploy on MiniCube again, and deploying on MiniCube a second time, it hasn't really worked out great either. We can see it's still not not having a lot of success. So it's been like much longer than I intended. Even though I haven't been typing all that much, my hands kind of hurt a little bit, or more than a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. If you want to see my videos outside of programming, I have another channel, which you should also check out. It's in the channel section on this channel, and you can go see that. And that's things like writing scooters, pressure washers, essentially just like life stuff. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and go eat lunch and do some life stuff. Possibly physiotherapy pretty soon. I need to check my calendar, but it might be today, but it might also be next week. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. I hope you had fun. I hope me getting lost was enjoyable for everyone. Bye, y'all.